Welcome back to my channel where we learn from time to time how to handle relationships. The last series that I started on family relationship, I talked about sibling relationships, that is how our children relate with each other. For those of us that are yet to watch the video, please, I would like you to click on any of the old videos and watch it, and subscribe and click the notification bell so that anytime there's any drop in the channel, you can easily watch it before it's too late, before others begin to come in. I want you to go down the videos, click on anyone that has to do with relationships. I have two outfits on the channel. I have one on meditation and I have one on family or relationships. So you can click on any of the ones if you are just coming across this channel for the first time. And for those of us that you have always been with me, watching my broadcast from time to time, I want to say thank you, because some of us have reached out to me one-on-one to encourage me, and I really love the encouragements that you are giving me. Like I said, I started on how our children relate with each other. There are categories of their relationship, and one of those things that I spoke about, it's the one that I call the rivals. You see that when you have this, maybe you have 2 3 children, you see two that are always competing with each other or fighting with each other. Any little thing has sparked a kind of argument or fight. This is not too strange. It could happen, but it's when we don't know how to manage it and they started growing up, and you still notice that the thing is not visiting out, because it's supposed to visual out as they are growing. But if the thing is still there, maybe they are getting to their teenage and you discover that their relationship is not cordial, then you can pay attention. You can pay more attention to that, relationship, because even you or any of us that perhaps you have one of your siblings that is always competing or jealous, or you don't even know how to please the person, it's as a result of sibling rivalry. Sibling rivalry is not too good in the family. It breaks down family relationships, it breaks down cohesion between brothers and sisters or brothers and brothers. So it's good as parents to, if we notice this, we quickly take our children through, we quickly intervene. So on this episode, I will be talking about sibling rivalry, what could cause it, and how we can handle it. Now, sibling rivalry, like I said, is not too strange. When you look at the word sibling, we all know it. Sibling talks about, brothers, sisters, the same parents. Even if they are not the same parents, maybe one is adopted, but they have the same parents or the same guardian. So you can see that rivalry, the second word, talks about something that sometimes is negative: jealousy, unhealthy competition, just fighting for things that you are not supposed to fight for, so trivial things. So when you now have this going on among siblings, that is the meaning of sibling rivalry. And you say sibling rivalry also, we can see in the Bible that there are examples of sibling rivalry in the Bible, and it was not well managed and it became problems. Now let's look at the story of Jacob and Esau. We all know these two brothers. Right from the womb, the struggle started. Well, we can say it has been prophesied, because when you look at the book of Genesis chapter 25 and verse 22 and 23, the Bible says the children struggled together within their mother. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord, because of the way they were struggling in the womb. And she got, that is Rebecca now. she got this prophecy about the two children that she was carrying. Said, verse 23 now, Genesis 25, verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in your womb, and two manner of people shall separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. Wow, what a prophecy. A pregnant woman expecting twins, and this comes to your hand. So it's like, I have two people, not two babies now. God is even referring them as two nations. That is, these babies will grow, they will become nations, and this is what will happen. Now, if that is the case, one will be stronger and one will serve the other, the younger will serve, the older will serve the younger, and one nation will be stronger than the other. Are we now saying that because of that, they should be fighting each other? Of course, among our children, we know some are stronger, some could be more active, some may not be as active. That doesn't mean that one is more advantaged than the other. Now, Rebecca did not handle this very well. In my own, relating it to family relationship, and that is one of the reasons why things degenerated to the point that Esau bent on killing his brother. Jacob, or maybe because she knew what has been said about the two boys, she felt I could help God to, bring this to pass. And she sees Jacob as being the eldest. And the boys, as they were growing, things were not really going well as they are relating with each other. Jacob is of the mind that I'm supposed to be your senior. So he was able to trick the brother to get his birthright. We all know that story. And also the mother helped him to trick the brother to get the blessing that belongs to the firstborn. This is bad. Okay, we are not looking at that now. I'll still get there. Then we look at the family of Jacob. When he grew up with sons, we see the relationship that Joseph had with his brothers. Not too good. They were envious of the dream that he said he had. It was like, how will this young boy be our leader? Now, when our children relate with each other, there could be some factors that can pop up, which as parents, if we are not careful, it could lead to sibling rivalry. And that's why today I want to, elaborate on it. I may not be able to say everything on this one video, but I'm going to mention like just 2 points, then we continue in the other video. Now, like I said, sibling rivalry is not too strange. It could happen, but how do we handle it? Now, as parents, one thing you must know is don't be the one that will initiate rivalry among your children. Hear me clear. Don't be the initiator of sibling rivalry. I use the story of Esau and Jacob. The prophecy came. There are some things that as parents we know about our children that they don't know. We are privy to some of the things that had happened before they were born, or some of the things that we notice as they are growing. Don't use it as a strong factor to make the other, child or the other children to be jealous of the other one. Perhaps, let me use this example that may, we can easily relate with. Maybe you have 4 children and one of them is very brilliant, is an A student. Before you teach him anything, he has picked it. He's an A student, is smart. If you give them house chores, he has finished. It's just, we have some children that are just outstanding like that. And every time you tend to favor that one more than the others. You can say, yes, it's a reward system. I'm trying to reward, but don't forget that, the others are not bad. Personality differs. That's why I've talked about personality. If you have not watched that video, please go and watch it. Personality differs. So as parents, don't be the initiator of sibling rivalry in your home. As a mom, as a dad, don't be the one that will spark it up. Make sure that your children, you help them to grow up as friends. Be a rallying point for them. Don't be the initiator. Rebecca did this, and I'm sure she didn't love what she saw after. For a brother to want to kill another one, she had only 2 children. If Esau killed Jacob, then what will happen to Esau? What if the villagers come up and say, you kill your brother, we are going to kill you? So I'm sure she would have been heartbroken about what was going on in her family. But she started it. She had the prophecy. She kept the prophecy with her. But she would have prayed more. God, how will this be? Instead of helping the younger one to supplant the senior one. Now, I pray that God will help us and give us the wisdom as parents, as mothers, as fathers, to know how to handle our children so that we do not create rivalry among them. We do not bring negative thoughts. We do not make them feel inferior or superior than the other. This could be very dangerous. Those that are adults now that are having this rivalry in their family, they could relate better with what I'm saying. It's not good when you and your siblings are not on the same page. And not only that, one is thinking negative. In fact, it got to the point that in some families, they even go as far as wanting to kill each other. This is bad. So, as parents, please let's make sure that we don't spark it up. Now, I'll continue this in the next episode. Stay tuned. Please click subscribe and invite other parents also. Any family member can listen to this. Whether you're a parent or not, it doesn't matter. If you are not married now, you are going to marry and start your home, and you are going to be parents. If you are a parent and your children have grown, after all, they have grown, they don't have that challenge. Don't forget, you are going to be a grandparent. You can help your children or your grandchildren to become better siblings. And as you do this, you will enjoy it. So please see you in the next episode. Don't forget, click on this button, subscribe, and also click on the notification bell so that anytime it drops, you can always be there. And don't forget, please put your comments. It helps me to know how far and how good I am doing. God bless you. Until we see then. Bye.